Richard, we thought might be a girl. We didn't know with any of our kids what gender they were going to be. And so with Richard, we thought that he might be a girl, and so we had
you have alternates.
Yeah, so we had alternate names. And you ended up being a boy, so we thought Scott would be a girl. Grandma Cook made the cutest little crochet dresses each time, anticipating that it might be a girl. And
so what were their names going to be if they were girls?
Let's see, with Richard was Elizabeth. And he ended up being Richard, and then Scott was going to be either Elizabeth or Scott, and he ended up being Scott. So you were going to be either Elizabeth or Sarah, and you ended up being Mary Ann. And then...
Did you have a boy name? Did you think you could have a boy? Yeah, did you have a plan for a boy name?
Yeah, we did have. Was it Michael? Seems like it was Michael. Yeah. And then when Amy came, we knew... My dad was saying how, and it's such a corny joke, I just could hardly even laugh at it, but he said how that, yeah, I should be used to that, because my mom was Vonda June, and Alan's mom was Lila Mae. Then he said you could take the A from April. So she was born in April.
April, May, June.
May from May, and then because Gilbert was Swedish, she always says June. So that's how he was saying that we should name her. Amy's April, May, June.
So we did it.
Yes, there we have it. And then Stephen, we thought might be a girl, but he ended up being Stephen Michael. And I can't remember if we still were hanging on to, we really liked Elizabeth and Sarah, didn't we? What Mary Ann we really had thought was going to be Sarah because she was born close to the time of Grandma Allen's birthday. But there were like 3 Sarahs in the neighborhood, and now they're long gone, so we really could have named her Sarah.
So you need to talk about the day you almost lost your thumb. That's a fun story.
It
was a memorable story.
We were all working hard in back of the apartments trying to clean it up. It was so...
We had one apartment freeze. I think it broke her.
There were branches all over the back. We were cleaning up the branches off the roof and trying to get things cleaned up, and there was a old broken toilet, and we were no, but it was broken. It was in one piece, but it didn't work, and so all we had was the little yellow car. We were trying to load everything in the back up to haul to the dump, and so I tried to get the toilet in there, but it wouldn't fit. So I thought if I broke it to pieces, then it would fit, and so I broke it, pushed it, yeah, and then did I fall?
And the tape came off and you fell and went to catch yourself.
That's right, and it cut my thumb, and it was gross because it was cut on a toilet, so I went next door to see if they had some paper towel that I could...
Dripping the whole way. I've never seen any wound gush that badly in my life.
And then wasn't it you that was going to drive me to the hospital?
Yeah, and you were like 12, 13? Yeah. It was bad. It was a bad cut. You could see all the fatty tissue in your palm. And then I was freaked out. And then when we got to the emergency room, then we saw even worse injuries. Remember that little Spanish kid?
Yeah, when we got to the emergency room, there was a little Mexican boy who was sitting there with a fish hook in his... No, that was with Stephen.
No, it was when she was holding the pad.
That's right, holding the pad of his foot on. It was you that had the Mexican boy with the fish hook in his... When we took you to the hospital on the day that you'd like to forget.
Oh, you mean the day that you put a maxi pad on my knee?
Is that where my wife learned it?
Yeah, I did that today.
She did that to me once.
I missed that part.
So, anyway, when we got to the doctor and he was going to stitch my thumb, he asked if I thought to pick up the piece, if he could reattach it, and I thought, pick up a piece of thumb off that dirty toilet and sew up that blood. So anyway,
So you actually have a piece of your thumb missing?
It was a
yeah,
I didn't
horrible
realize
gouge.
it went all the way through part of the thumb.
it just,
Is your thumb shaped differently?
yeah, it is. It took off that side of my thumb.
How's your feeling in your thumb?
When there's scar tissue, there's not anything.
That's why you can sew now.
She was actually incredibly calm about the situation.
Well, she was amazingly calm through so many of those horrific events. She just handled stress so well. And then I remember getting a bit older, and Dad says, "I think I'm gonna pass out." Oh, he thought it was with chest pain.
Yes.
And so anyway, so he says he's having a heart attack. So they take me with him to the hospital so I can park the car while my mom takes him in, and then he turns out the door and he says, "I think I'm gonna pass out. Let's go." And we look at the icy steps, and me and my mom says, trying to support him. Please don't fall. Yeah, she stayed amazingly calm through all of that stuff.
No, you passed the pictures.
How about vacations?
Well, oh, let's tell
Lombard
about.
Street in the station wagon. And going from Muir Woods and everyone in the car barking.
thought it was Mary Ann.
Chain reaction.
Oh, really?
Grandma and I were in the very back seat facing out the back. That was the worst seat possible.
And somehow,
you-
Stephen and I always ended up having to sit that seat or I think that's what caused me. That's why I was car sick.
Remember that, Grandma? Sitting in the- You and me sitting in that very back seat.
General rule.
Yeah.
That worked out good though, because they had the all you could fit in the car and take people to get into the lagoon for $40.
Oh, that's right.
We'd always get out of 8 people.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Lagoon was always a fun trip.
Did you like those?
Yeah.
Did you like Disneyland?
I feel like Disneyland. Do I go to Disneyland?
Yeah, on that trip to Muir Woods, we went to Disneyland.
Oh, we
Stand on my
And you
hands.
guys went on a cruise.
I don't remember going to
Yeah, we went on a
Disneyland.
cruise.
Stand on my hands.
Yellowstone.
Stand on that hand, and you can stand on this one.
Where else?
California with the birches to take sorrel.
Okay.
Hey,
One.
Grandma Cook always went with us, and it was kind of public embarrassment because the boys always
Okay.
fought.
Honey, help us
And
stand
Grandma
up.
Cook would always try to sit in between.
It's okay, I won't let you fall, I promise.
You kind of earned your wages there, trying to keep peace in the Cook family.
We never fought, did we, Grandma?
So Marianne, you should tell about when we were going to California and the truck throwing incident.
And the what?
Did you wash your
Truck
hands,
throwing
Dave?
incident.
Get your hands washed.
Oh, okay.
Truck throwing incident. You know, where he caused,
All the problems.
yeah, I caused problems. Yeah, like the entire event. Did you duck? Oh, I thought you were a big real truck. I'm like, what truck? I caused a rollover or something? I guess I did.
We were
Yeah.
just going out the door on this trip. Scott broke the back window, and he said, "Why?" He said, "Threw a little truck at it." He said, "Well, it's not my fault. Mary Ann ducked.
It's not my fault.
It's Mary Ann's fault."
I don't know what I did, but I was going to die that night.
So we had to put something over the window and lock the door, and we left.
Right.
We felt like we spent every birthday of hers on the road.
We did.
someplace.
Because my birthday always fell over spring break.
And
And so right school was
we
letting
went
out
to
too, so-
Zion's, and I remember when we went to Zion's on my birthday, then we stopped in Gunnison on the way down, and because it was my birthday, then they gave me the little toothpaste that came free out of the cereal box. Poor girl. Better than toothpaste next month.
Is that your present?
That's the only one I remember.
Well, at least it was more of a present. Still remember.
Actually, yeah, that's
You
right.
remember all your presents? See, this
No,
is-
no, but I think it was that same trip. Did Uncle Ed go with us? Or somehow, was he down? I don't remember. Anyway, I remember one birthday he gave me like a little moccasin necklace.
Oh.
Beaded moccasin necklace of his.
And we did get down to the sand dunes once. Did you guys
Yeah,
get the
sand dunes. That was another birthday weekend.
Stayed at a hotel because they
That
had
was
swimming
another
pools.
birthday
Yes,
weekend.
swimming